Hi, my name's Sarah and I'm the CNI clerk. Right here I have a binder that is just a template you can use to create your own. The first thing I have is our table of contents. I've chosen to break this down into 7 different areas. The next page I have is just going to be the single document of the continuum located on ELA K-5 resources on the CNI portal. The next section I have is broken down by grade level. You can go through the words in level of frequency in text or for end of year mastery. You also have the ability, if a student has reached 95 to 100% mastery in reading the word, not spelling or writing, to go on to the next grade level. The next section I've broken it down into is the student copy. This is the same list of high-frequency words broken down so that a student can take it home over the summer to study, to be turned into flashcards, printed on cardstock, used in centers, or any other way that can help a student in your classroom. Next, we'll move into the assessment portion. There is one assessment with 2 different student versions that they are able to use depending on your preference. You do not need to use both versions, just whichever you would prefer. In the first version, it is a horizontal format. So your students will be reading it across just like they would in a book, and you can use a divider so that they only see one row of words at a time. You'll also note that there is an arrow signifying which way they should be reading the text. This is important so that they continue to have the same order of words as seen in Schoolnet. In kindergarten, you'll note that they only have 10 words per list, but as the grade levels progress, more words are seen per list. Now we're moving into the vertical format of the assessment. This is the same assessment as previously stated. However, this time you'll notice that the words are going vertically instead of horizontally. You can use a blocker again so that the student sees just one column of words at a time. There is also the same arrow that is color-coded per grade level to give you just another reminder and to further assist your student. Again, it's important to follow the same order because that is the order that will be seen in Schoolnet. At the beginning of the 2017-2018 school year, you will notice on Schoolnet there are 4 separate word list assessments. These will be going over the high-frequency word lists as noted in the K-5 ELA resources under the continuum. These are going to cover your high-frequency words going from word number 1 to 500. Your first assessment you will find is just for the kindergartners, and this will cover words 1 through 50. These are the yellow words on your high-frequency word list continuum on the CNI portal under K-5 ELA resources. The second assessment you will find covers K through 1st grade. This goes over words 1 through 100. So again, that's going to be your yellow words plus now your green words. The third assessment you will find is K2. This will take you from word 1 all the way to word 200. These are going to be your words in blue, green, and yellow. The fourth and final assessment you will see for high-frequency words on the Schoolnet is going to be K3. This includes every single word from the beginning to number 500. This is all of your yellow, green, blue, and purple words on the continuum. This is required so that you have the 85% data entry uploaded for your student, and so we can track them as they progress throughout their school years. If you're wanting a paperless option, the Schoolnet testing window will be open all year long, and you can continue to go in and revise your students' work throughout the school year. However, it is only required that you submit by the end of 4th quarter for that school year on Schoolnet. If you are a kindergarten teacher, you will only need to submit for the kindergarten grade band. If you're a 3rd grade teacher, you will have to only submit for the K3, and so on per grade level. However, if your student reaches the 95% mastery that we previously spoke about when going over the binder, you have the ability to then open another test so that that student's grades can be recorded for data purposes. It is also important to note that there is an 85% mastery needed of the specific grade band that your student is in. So again, if you're a kindergarten teacher, your student by the end of the fourth quarter needs to have 85% mastery of the kindergarten high frequency word list assessment on Schoolnet. That goes over the first 50 words of your high frequency word list.
I'm about to do my high frequency word assessment. So first I go to the home page and go down to the Schoolnet link. Then I'm going to go to the assessment tab and find a test. From there I'm going to select my filters. English Language Arts is already clicked, but I'll show you. Then I go to the kindergarten grade level, and then I'm going to filter it. So I press go. I scroll down and it's going to be the K3 word list. Once you're there, you go to score test. And from there you'll see a list of all your students. You'll click on one. And the test is there for you. This one's already been done. I can find a student that has not been done. And it'll show you as soon as you ask their words, you click on the one that corresponds. So here's the question. The would correspond to A. And if they get it correct, you'd click A. The directions for the assessment can be found in the K5 folder on the ELA portal. Here's a copy of what they look like. They were also sent to you. Before you begin your assessment, you might want to make a binder with all the words so that students can easily flip from page to page. I would use the teacher directions here. I'd like you to read some words with me. These are sight words that are hard to sound out. If you recognize or know the word, read it out loud. If you don't know the word, go to the next one. Please start by putting your finger right here. We're going to use the marker. I'm going to have you move it over every time you finish a row.
You, that's it.
Okay. Move the marker over.
He was 4 on R.
Okay.
Has, with, is.
This one has 10, but if you would like to reveal the words that correspond to each question, you click on the question to see the drop down. I've already assessed A through E, so we'll be starting on F. To slide over to get to the last question, you have to scroll on this bar, and he's going to begin on, Tyler, say them really loud.
But not what's all E.
And as you can see, as he said the words, I clicked on each one. And we can go to the next question. I've already selected the drop down, and he will begin on the first word. There you go.
Can, said, and, she did.
And you can see I clicked all of the ones because he got every word correct, but if they miss a word, you do not click on it.
How will up some light?
When you are done with the test, you simply click Save.
As will go.